The time has come, it is finally time for us to start actually writing a program. Before we just did maths, but now we are going to come out of the idle testing zone and press File, New, and what we have is this big, nice new window that looks a lot like Notepad, and basically is Notepad actually. But this is where we will be writing our programs. So, first thing you'll note is when I write 5 plus 5 and press enter, nothing happens. That is because this is, as I said, essentially Notepad. Unlike idle, where if I type 5 plus 5 it runs immediately, if I type 5 plus 5 here, nothing happens. That is because this is the raw source code. If I want to run it, I need to press run and then run module. I will not do that quite yet. First of all, you need to recall what I said before, in that when you type something into the idle shell here, like 5 plus 8, it runs immediately. And then it evaluates and gives you the output. If I type 5 plus 8 here, and then run it, first of all, it'll ask you to save it, which is fine. I'll just save that as youtube.py. I press run, it restarts the shell, and here is where my output would be. However, there is no output. Why is that? Well, that is because this is evaluated. But unlike the shell here, it doesn't just give you the output. This is a program. You will be doing lots of calculations, lots of different things in your programs. As such, it only outputs the ones you explicitly tell it to output. You can explicitly tell it to output something by using the print function. If I write print and then put a bracket, you can see lots of things flash up here, but the important thing to note is the first bit, print value. So if I want to print something here, 5 plus 8, then I put it in there, I press F5 to run, the shell restarts and it outputs 13 to the user. This can be used to output strings as well, so if I just print hello, it's output hello there. Note that if I put something here, again, it will just evaluate, it won't show up to the user. It only shows up if you put it in a print statement. More things you can do in print statements. You can see it has value, comma, and then dot, dot, dot. That means you can put multiple things into the print function here. So if I put hello and then test, let me just get rid of that. If I put hello and then comma, then test, that will put hello and then test next to it. This is almost the same as just joining the two strings together like that. However, like that, they will just be joined together, so there'll be no space. If you do it with a comma, there will be a separator between them. But you can have an unlimited amount of things here. So if I do that, then it's joined them all together in a nice print statement output to the user there. And this may be a lot more useful than the other way of doing things, because even if I put these spaces in like that, I can't actually add strings and numbers together. As you see the string here and the numbers here, this will cause an error. This line will run, this line will cause an error. Let's just press F5 to run it to show that. And there you go, that's printed out properly, and this has caused an error, must be string, not int. That is how print works. That is how you output to the user when you are writing your programs, and that is the difference between evaluation and output.